G'day there, are you a FIFO worker? Well, I just want to talk today about the Fifo Trap. And most FIFO workers go there for the money and they go there with a plan. They're like, you know what, I'm going to sacrifice my quality of life. I'm going to go and be on some remote site for weeks at a time, and I'm not going to see my loved ones. I'm not going to be able to see my mates. I'm not going to be able to play footy. I'm not going to be able to do all those things that you normally enjoy. But you go there because there's a goal, right? Which is to get ahead financially, big money in the mines, let's go. Here's what happens though, it doesn't end up working out that way, does it? Because you go there and yeah, you don't spend any money when you're there, but then when you come home, what do you do in your time off? You then spend up big and you buy compensators, like motorbikes and jet skis and boats, and you go to the casino and blow your dough, and you know, all of those sorts of things, because you're bored, you're not on site, everyone's at work, or everyone back home's at work or at school, you're sitting at home wondering what you're going to do. So this is a big trap that people get in. And then you get high on the drug that is that higher income, and you don't want to quit because you know you don't want to come back to the city and earn a small amount of money again. So what do? You get in the FIFO trap, right? FIFO fun, however you want to say it. But you get in that trap. It's really important that when you are doing this, you are putting money aside. And the best way to do it is to get into an investment property. Okay? Get into an investment property. Have a team that you can trust and rely on to guide you through, and park that money in an investment property. That way you're not going to blow it, and it's going to be in something that's going to go up in value and provide you an income for the rest of your life, and not just you, also your kids and whoever you leave it to in your will down the track. Okay? Remember why you went to the mines in the first place. It was to get ahead financially. If you're not getting ahead, it's probably because you're not doing the right things with it. Now, people prioritise their money spending based on whatever knowledge they have. When you know property investment and you know how powerful it is and you know how you can make some great money from it, you'll be motivated to put that money in the right place. So start by consuming the content, the education that we provide. Watch one of our webinars, tune into our next webinar, we'll put a link below for it. But start on that journey. Once you start to understand that, you'll change your spending habits real quick, and instead of buying that boat, you'll say, no, I'm going to get an investment property first. The other thing I say to people is, once you get an investment property, then buy yourself a boat, or then go on a trip to Bali. Reward yourself. Because if you go on a $5,000 trip to Bali, well, that's a big chunk of a deposit for a property. But if you just bought a property for $500,000 and then you go on a $5 grand trip to Bali, big deal, right? Because that property's only got to go up 1% and the Bali trip's paid for. But what happens is people go to Bali first before the investment property. That's where you're going wrong. If you're doing those sorts of things and you want someone to guide you, get in touch, we'll help you. We'll help lots of FIFO workers out to get ahead in property. Cheers. Hi, Damien here. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you'd like to learn more about property investing, or maybe you're already investing in property and you want to make sure you're doing it right, click on the link below and go and watch the full webinar. In that webinar is everything I think a property investor needs to know if they want to be successful in investing in property. I'm going to talk to you about how to grow your portfolio quickly, but also, more importantly, safely, so that you don't stick your neck out too far and you're protected from anything that could go wrong. If you're investing in property and you haven't watched it, invest the time. It'll be the best decision you make in a long time. Cheers.